There's so much going on, but every successful development follows a process. Over the past 10 years, through trial and error, I've refined a 15-stage model that works. We're structuring the development process for efficiency and success. Develop the key project team, assembling the right experts to bring the project to life. Project marketing and sales is positioning the development to attract the buyers, attract the tenants. 7 is the project funding. Project funding is all about securing the finance to bring the project to life. Very important stage for each developer because this determines the quality of the end product, which also has an impact on the developer's reputation. Hello everyone and welcome back to the second episode of the PDU show. I'm Gozz, your host, and I'm truly excited to be here with you again. Look, if you're turning in for the first time, welcome. This show is all about unpacking the complexities of property development, from finding opportunities to overcome challenges and making smart decisions that lead to success. I love that we're growing together through this journey. And I don't have all the answers, but I do have one promise. Every episode will deliver information, insight, and enjoyment with real-world lessons. Real-world lessons that you can put to use immediately. Now let's dive in and unpack the world of property development. And by the way, if you'd like to connect with me, hit me up on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/Gozz, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, and feedback. Now, property development is far more than just buying land and building something on it. It's a structured, multi-stage process that involves many players, each contributing to the project while also pursuing their own goals. Developers, architects, town planners, engineers, financial institutions, construction teams, and legal professionals, all of them play a role in turning a vision into reality. But here's the challenge. These different players don't always have the same motivations, and that's where the strong leadership and management come in. It's up to the developer or the project manager to make sure that everyone is working towards the common objective while also navigating obstacles and unexpected challenges and changes, and also shifting market conditions. There's so much going on, but every successful development follows a process. Some developers follow a general framework, but over the past 10 years, through trial and error, I've refined a 15-stage model that works. This isn't just a theory. It's a practical system that I have personally used successfully time and time again. And today, I'm excited to share it with you. Let's start from stage number 1. Here are the 15 essential stages of property development. Number 1 is the due diligence and site acquisition stage. This is the process of finding the right site and assessing its potential. Number 2 is the project management plan. This is where we're structuring the development process for efficiency and success. Number 3 is develop the key project team, assembling the right experts to bring the project to life. It's an extremely important stage, and the team selection will be dependent on the project size, on the project complexity, on the project location, and that's all done in collaboration with clients and the owners or the developers. Number 4 is the planning approval. This is typically the process that takes longer, and it's all about securing the necessary permissions from local authorities so then we can move on to the next stages. Stage number 5 is not always required, but it is a very interesting stage. Many developers try to avoid it. Some developers' strategy is to pursue that stage and get the most yield they can on the site. That's stage number 5, which is the Class 1 appeal land environment court, as I said, only if required, addressing the potential legal challenges. This particular stage is absolutely one of my favorites. Project marketing and sales is stage number 6, which is positioning the development to attract the buyers, attract the tenants, and then we're moving on to stage 7. Stage 7 is the project funding. Project funding is all about securing the finance to bring the project to life. Next stage is stage number 8. That's the tender documentation. It's preparing a detailed plans and specifications for the project. Stage number 9 is the head contract negotiations and award. That's all about selecting the right builder and finalizing the contracts. This stage can sometimes be separated into two stages. And what that means is that we might do the early works first, and then we'll do the head contract works. Stage number 10, that's the head contract works or the construction. That's after the builder has been engaged, when the project starts, and it's all about managing the construction phase and administering the construction contract. Stage number 11 is defects management, which is ensuring the quality, control, and addressing issues post-construction. This is a very important stage for each developer because this determines the quality of the end product, which also has an impact on the developer's reputation. And that's why we take it very seriously. Stage number 12 is the strata titling and registration. This is where we're legally structuring the property for sale or management, registering bylaws, the strata plan, dealing with easements and covenants. I have to say this is one of my favorite stages and I duly enjoyed. Project stage number 13 is the project completion and occupancy certificate, where we're meeting all the requirements for official handover. Number 14 is the actual settlements. This is a stage that we do not want to be late. This is the stage when the proceeds start coming in, the quickly them come in, the quicker the interest payments or the holding costs for the developer will end, and that's trying to maximize the profits. Number 15 quite often gets neglected. Nevertheless, it's still very important. I call it the lessons learned and final report stage, where we're reviewing the process and refining the strategies for future developments. Now, each stage builds on the last. Every decision made along the way impacts the final outcome. Property development is a unique journey. A unique journey and a combination of art, science, and strategy. Today, we've laid the foundation by exploring the key stages and players involved. But here's the thing, success in this field isn't just about following a framework. It's about adapting for challenges, managing complexities, staying focused on the bigger picture. By mastering these stages, you're not just building projects, you're shaping communities and creating legacy. And that's the true magic of property development. Today, we've set the stage for what's to come, outlining the structure of this show and the exciting journey ahead. Now, I know these early episodes might feel like we're laying a foundation and might even be a little bit too generic and broad and maybe even boring, but trust me, things will get very interesting. Next week, we're going to be covering the different types of property development, the role of property developer, what it really takes to succeed in this field. Thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a dose of development insights. And remember, life is exactly what you dare to make it. Fortune favors the bold.